But film. So I'm gonna talk about the Shazam movie. The Shazam movie. So hold on. Sip of water. Okay. Stay hydrated, y'all. So Shazam, man. Let me go. I was gonna say whatever comes to mind. Because, I could sit down. What's cause it? But I'm fresh off of seeing the movie, so I haven't had a chance to sit down and write out my thoughts. So I'm gonna see what comes to the top of my head. Okay. Well, one thing I really liked about Shazam, I really loved the acting, man. Jack Dylan Grazer, Asher Angel, and Zachary Levi, they all did a great job, man. They all have amazing chemistry with each other, man. So that is a good thing. You can tell that they're friends in real life. They're not faking it, and they actually enjoy being in each other's presence. Zachary Levi specifically, I just want to give a huge shout out to him. It's like, man, this role was made for him because like he did an amazing job. You can tell he was having fun with it, and like when young Billy Batson became Captain Marvel. I'm just gonna say Captain Marvel because, of course, it like he's not Shazam, it's Captain Marvel. So when Billy Batson becomes Captain Marvel, you feel like that's still Billy Batson. Of course, he has kid tendencies, but he doesn't act like a complete 6-year-old. So, like, he doesn't act like a full blown kid. You can still tell that that's Billy Batson. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, the balance between young Billy Batson and Captain Marvel. Because one of my worries coming into this movie was that we'll just see Billy Batson at the beginning of the movie, and then once he becomes Captain Marvel and says Shazam, we're not going to see Billy Batson again until the end of the movie. But they did really good. At balancing it out. So you still get Billy Batson and you still get Zachary Levi playing Captain Marvel, or older Billy Batson. You still get that nice young balance because you get Billy Batson and you get Captain Marvel. It was perfectly balanced. I wasn't on the screen like, yo, when is Billy Batson coming back or when is Captain Marvel coming back? It was perfectly balanced, and I loved that. I really love the family aspect of it, man, because the foster parents in the movie, bro, they seem like the warmest, kindest, people in the world, man. And the foster kids in the home as well. Jack Dylan Grazer and the rest of the supporting cast, they were really good as well. Like, they did a good job of, making you feel welcomed in the home, as well as the parents welcome into the home. Even though we weren't in the movie and we weren't Billy Batson, you feel welcome into that home. David F. Sandberg, man, he's known as a horror guy. So for Lights Out, because he did Lights Out, and he directed. Excuse me, hold up. David F. Sandberg, he directed Lights Out, and he directed Annabelle Creation, and that movie was way better than what it was supposed to be. So shout out to David F. Sandberg, and you kind of see that in here because the movie, there is some dark elements in the movie. It's not afraid to go there, but it's not too much. But the directing was A1, and I like how David F. Sandberg, he was aware of what the movie was and had the movie aware of what it is, and it didn't take itself too seriously. It was perfectly balanced. The humor, the jokes, and the comedy was hidden. Not all of it was hidden. Not hidden. It was, well, let me just say funny. Well, no, I'll just say hidden because that's how I talk. The jokes was hidden. Not all of them, but a good majority of them was hidden. Cause they have those, the cliche kiddish jokes that are still funny, and then they also have a little bit of adult humor in there that will please the older audience or the people taking their kids or whatever. So that's that. So what What did I dislike about it? So not all of the not all of the tonal shifts work from where it would go to like sad to serious or from dark to funny or whatever. For the most part, it worked, but when it didn't work, you noticed it. See, what else did I dislike? Cause I'm like a day, cause I'm like a day removed from seeing the movie. So I didn't have a chance to sit down and get my complete thoughts together. But there's not that much I disliked about the movie, man. So it was really good. So I loved it, man. This movie was fire. I definitely recommend that everybody go see it. It's a great time. The movie is fire. When it comes out on Blu-ray, I'm gonna cop that joint. And before I leave off of this, man, I'm telling you, and this is not spoilers because this moment was in the trailer. When I got hype as hell in the theater when that moment from the trailer happened, man, where he's just he's doing his thing. Okay, well, I'm not gonna say what he was doing because that is kind of spoiler territory. But he's doing something, and they call for help, and then he just rushes onto the ceiling, and then he just runs full speed, and then he just jumps off the roof, yells Shazam, the lightning hit him in his chest, and he just flies away. That moment was dope as fuck, bro. That's my favorite scene in the movie, dog. Like, they call you need help, you just stop what you doing, you on the roof, you just run, and it's not like he dove, or like he jumped off like chest first, just yelling Shazam, and it just strikes him in the chest, and he just zooms off flying, bro. That scene is dope as fuck. That's my favorite scene in the movie, man. So, that's that.